Bionic Flying Fox. Festo is a German manufacturer of industrial equipment and automation systems. The robot you see on the screen is one of its specialist spin-off projects. During its creation, the engineers, as you can easily guess, were inspired by the mechanics of an animal's body, a flying fox. At rest, as well as in a state of activity, the robot simulates the movements of a flying fox almost identically. Therefore, it's able to hang upside down, clinging to a perch. In motion, the robot unfolds its wings and alternates a flight phase with a glide. As the material for the wings, the engineers chose impenetrable film, as well as lycra sheets welded at 45,000 points. If you look closer at the material, you can see the obvious resemblance to beehives. Thanks to this special design, the robot can keep moving without going down, even if the fabric is damaged. It should be noted that the developers have equipped the Fox with an infrared sensor system that transmits data about the surrounding space wirelessly. Thanks to them, the robot can fly in semi-automatic mode. RoBird. Modern scientists and engineers increasingly take their inspiration Bionic Wheelbot. And here's another amazing robot, created by specialists from the company Festo, which we've mentioned earlier. Perhaps the main feature of Bionic Wheelbot is that, unlike its natural prototype, it won't frighten even the most arachnophobic people. In addition, this spider robot, like other Festo electronic animals, looks very attractive. The development was shown in March 2018. It should be noted that the robot can move in two fundamentally different ways. For the first one, to move forward, the machine uses 3 pairs of legs like a real spider. However, in case of danger, the robot rotates the legs to take on the shape of a wheel. After that, it starts moving and rolling on the surface, reaching a higher speed than if it was walking with its legs in the usual way. The second mode is also relevant for use on smooth surfaces. Bionic Wheelbot was created to show the possibilities that scout robots will have in the future. Loom. For a long time, underwater maintenance or inspection has been a complex, time and energy-consuming procedure. Fortunately, more and more engineers are working on robots that will make underwater work easier. Eloom is a flexible underwater robot developed by Norwegian specialists. At first glance, it's clear that the robot looks a bit like a snake. Eloom's goal is to conduct research on the ocean floor. It's worth mentioning that the machine can stay deep for a long time, and it doesn't need to rise to the surface by air like a human being. The metal cylinders were designed to make Eloom look like a snake for a reason. The fact is that this is the optimal way for safe movement in a liquid environment. The robot's equipped with a motor that powers it too. There are also cameras for the operator to see what's happening underwater in real time. Another advantage of this robot is its modular design, thanks to which customers can modify the Eloom to their needs. For example, the machine can be equipped with tools for simple repairs. Crabster CR200. Humanity is working hard to explore the ocean floor and learn more about it. The Crabster CR200 was created to patrol the coastal area of the Korean peninsula. The fact is that there are very strong underwater currents in this region, so swimming in these conditions is complicated. But the robot you see on the screen has no problem doing it. Powerful legs adhere to the bottom surface and grab onto the protuberances, so the submersible maintains the correct position for its work. As the name Crabster CR200 suggests, the engineers were inspired by a crab. The animal was chosen for its ability to move quickly both on land and at the bottom of the sea. The Crabster CR200 is a creation of specialists from the Korea Institute of Ocean Science and Technology. It was first shown in 2016. Curiously, the submersible is unmanned. Notice the presence of windows though, which are not really used to see the underwater world from inside. They allow you to quickly see the performance of the submarine from the outside when it rises. The robot weighs 600 kilograms and its speed is 1.5 kilometers per hour. It should be noted that the front legs can be equipped with manipulators to perform various tasks underwater. Plurobot. To create this robot, which mimics the movements of a salamander, experts had to study the X-rays of the movements of a real salamander while walking on the ground or swimming. Perhaps that's why the resulting Plurobot looks so much like this animal. The robotic salamander was created by the scientists at the Federal Institute of Technology in Lausanne, Switzerland. It was decided to print the skeleton of the robot on a 3D printer. The robot's driven by electrical circuits that operate under the control of the synthetic nervous system. Interestingly, the vertebrae of the robotic creature are smaller than the actual vertebrae of a salamander. However, this was done on purpose to achieve a realistic movement with the available technology. The creators of the robot pursued a noble objective too. Plurobot allows a deeper understanding of the locomotor system of vertebrates. The new knowledge acquired can be used to create better neuroprostheses for people. Walker. A future in which we all live side by side with robots sounds like a real nightmare for some, while others have long been awaiting for this to happen. But in any case, today's first robot will be extremely interesting for everyone. Walker is the brainchild of the Chinese company ROBOTIC Robotics. The device was first introduced a few years ago at the CES 2018 and 2019. Walker is a humanoid robot designed to become a companion for people. But let's start from the beginning. First of all, pay attention to the robot's mobility, which gave the robot its name. Walker won't be able to run after you, but the developer states that Walker can still follow you. The robot holds its balance, independently regulates its own center of gravity, and has a bunch of sensors and mechanisms that allow it to move smoothly and quickly while avoiding any obstacles. Walker also has mechanized hands that it can use to draw, pick up items, and carry them from place to place. The robot has a facial recognition system, so it understands if there's a family member nearby too. It's also a multifunctional system. For example, the robot can easily control a smart home, control the lights, different electrical appliances, play musical instruments, and much more. It'll also open the door to the guests, greet them, pick up, and hang their coats. Jeweler Infinity. This robot is much more specialized, and yet some people will benefit a lot from it. Jeweler Infinity is a device that can become a great table tennis. Bittle. If you've always wanted to create a robot with your own hands, then you can find many options in the market. For $225, you can buy this amazing set from Pitoy. It'll entertain you for hours and introduce you to the basics of robotics and programming, because Pitoy Bittle is somewhat of a three-dimensional puzzle. You will have to do your best to assemble all the pieces and create a tiny but fully functional robot. However, the result is definitely worth the effort. Bittle is able to move, overcome small obstacles, and self-right after falling. In general, the robot consists of 5 elements: the body frame, the actuator, the electronics, the battery, and the software. An experienced person will need about an hour to assemble the robot from scratch. After that, you can have endless fun programming the robot and creating algorithms to perform various tricks. SWDK Handy Mopper Mopping Robot. Here's a robot capable of performing one of the most unpleasant household tasks: mopping the floor. This device from the American company SWDK will cost you $200. For this money, you'll forever say goodbye to the vacuum cleaner and the mop. The robot is safe for furniture and pets, and it can easily avoid different obstacles. Before starting to work, it creates a virtual map of the room to move systematically through each square inch. With the help of a mobile app, you can set the work schedule. The robot will then start cleaning at the appointed hours and return to the station when it's finished. Chase Bots Droid. The developers of today's next device state that this is not just a robot, but a smart drone. It's equipped with an autopilot system and machine learning. This AI method allows the drone to learn by itself while performing different tasks. The drone can be controlled with the computer or by using voice commands. This robot will offer its owner lots of fun, but it can do much more than that. It also has the ability to seriously expand your knowledge. The developer offers 3 levels of complexity: thus giving you the opportunity to learn how to code. At an advanced level, the ChaseBot droid can connect to other robots and toys, look unique, and perform a number of unusual functions. It provides endless opportunities too. You just need to put in some effort and use your imagination. The price depends on the selected set and starts at $55. Petite Kubo. If the previous robots were designed for your mind, then this one is definitely designed for your soul. Petite Kubo is a fluffy, soft and pleasant to the touch pillow. It reacts to sounds and touches and starts wagging its mechanical tail like a good boy. And also, a mechanical heart beats inside the robot with a slight vibration. It had seemed that the idea is quite simple, but it can improve the mental health of its owner. It's proved that regular interaction with Petite Kubo is soothing, helps to sleep better, worry less, and stops suffering from anxiety. The price starts at $70. ROBOTIC. Here is a very useful and practical device. ROBOTIC is a self-propelled sterilizing robot with an integrated UVC lamp designed to disinfect surfaces on which it moves. The gadget has been specially designed to be small, so you can take it with you anywhere. For example, you can disinfect your hotel room and clean the bed from bacteria and germs. The robot's designed to notice the edges of the bed and turn in time. It's small, maneuverable, and can work even under the blanket without attracting attention. The price starts at $120.